Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so excited. Today we are doing a fountain pen Friday. I have not ordered a fountain pen in a long time, but I went back and forth on purchasing this one. I do not have an Esterbrook already in my collection. I've heard really good things about them, and it's Coffee Monsters Co. Helen is the person who got me into trying fountain pens. She got me to try Hobonichi. Like, I'm in love with Helen in her shop. Yeah, I don't know. I went back and forth. It is a super pricey pen. It's my most expensive fountain pen now. In second place is my Benu, Euphoria, which I want to compare it to, but it's downstairs. I ran up here. I'm so excited. So today is Monday, May 5th. This video is going to go up on Friday. When I do buy fountain pens, I like the little Fountain Pen Friday theme. So I will be uploading this on Friday. But yeah, I thought it was cool that... So the original intended date was March 5th for the release. It released April 5th, and it came to me on May 5th. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I got the whole collection. I did purchase from the first release, and I have my little blob buddy here that I'm excited to put the pen on. But yeah, let's get into this. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. I went with the fine nib, and before, I literally switched the day it was releasing. I switched my mind. I was going to go with the extra fine up until the point of release, and I switched to the fine. I got cold feet. I love how my Benu, Euphoria, and fine nib writes. It's my favorite writer. I love how it writes, and I'm nervous that this is going to write thicker than that. Maybe I should go grab that pen. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab that pen. Okay, I grabbed her. I actually bought this pen because of another Helen launch. When she released her Coffee Monsters ink with Robert Oster. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I ran up and down the stairs. But when Helen released her Coffee Monster ink with Robert Oster, which up until that point was my favorite ink brand, still is. I love Robert Oster inks, and I love the Coffee Monsters ink. I wanted a coffee pen to go along with the ink, and this is like the perfect little matching pen for that ink. So we're gonna set her aside, and I'm going to be comparing to that pen because that is like my holy grail at this point. But yeah, so I'm super excited. I did get the bladder paper. I ordered directly from Helen. It was supposed to be shipped from Esterbrook in the US, but there were some difficulties, and it was shipped from Canada. I'm not mad. I got an extra little freebie sticker sheet, and I got the freebie sticker seal. So very, very happy. We won't take that out. I do plan on cutting down this one, just this one, to standard size and using that in my standard tan, which is my journal. I do have my little ink testing book over here that I just like do all of my pen testing in that we'll do. But let's jump in and ink her up. So I'm holding off on registering the warranty because if this pen does not write how I want it to, I'm going to give her a fair test, a fair testing out. But if it doesn't end up being how I want it to, I'm going to either sell her or hope that they start selling the nibs by themselves, and I will most likely get an extra fine. But yeah, if that doesn't come out that's going to be done at some point, I'll probably sell it and try and get my hands on an extra fine. So off the bat, I love I love the little coffee marks. I did take a peek at my swirl. I wasn't going to do this video right now. I have like less than an hour before I have to leave to get my children from school, but I couldn't wait any longer. I had to figure out how this pen writes. Love that you can post it. I'm definitely a poster. This pen posts, but not as easily as this one does. And look at my swirl. I love it so much. I have like the best of both worlds. I don't have many sparkles, but I did see a few. But if you look really close at the dark spot, you can kind of see the lighter side poking through. So really, really love that. And it's definitely like reminiscent of this pen to me, like with how the swirls. So yeah, love that. And let's ink her up. I'm so excited. Okay, that popped off there, so we'll set that aside for now. I guess I should probably get the ink bottle out. We'll set her in there. I love how she did this. Like, everything is just so cute. I'm very happy that I went ahead and purchased. I guess I should probably save that for when I test out the pen. I'm like, when I say I'm nervous, like, that's not an understatement. I'm so nervous that I made the wrong decision with the fine, but fine is my safe bet. Like, I am definitely like a fine nib type of person, but there's so many different, like, all of the, what am I trying to say? All of the writing samples are different. Like, they all look different, and a lot of them look more like a medium. Oh, I don't have any. I gotta go grab. I'm not prepared, guys. I ran home from college. Today's the first day of the spring semester, so I ran home to grab this because it was on my doorstep and I didn't want anyone to steal it. So I ran home, and yeah, I'm unprepared. Hold on, I need to go get something to like clean off the nib. Okay, we're back. Let's fill her up. I'm really not good at this. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, that like cleaned off perfectly. Woo. Oh, that was super easy to clean off. I'm not the biggest fan of how like light the ink has looked, but yeah, I guess I just wanted to say that. I tend to like a darker ink color, and I think that the Coffee Monsters ink with Robert Oster would look so good in here. Okay, so she's inked up. We're gonna close her and close up this ink so that we can test her out, and we'll also give her like a little minute to prime there. One of the things I was contemplating was not getting the pen and just getting this ink, and getting the TWSBI Eco. It was like the cream and rose gold. I think that this ink and that pen would look so good together. So there's also the potential, if I do not end up liking how this pen writes and I can't get a hold of an extra fine nib and I end up selling it, there's the potential that I could just sell the pen and get the TWSBI. That's something that I would probably do. So, moment of truth. I'm so nervous. I love the little emoji on the nib. Okay. Okay. That is super scratchy. Times ESTERBROOK. I think it just needs to like warm up. I think it's just how light the ink is. Like, I don't think that it's gonna get much darker than that. I mean, I'm actually very happy with the fact that it's not writing like super thick like I was worried about. Like, it's actually writing super fine. And I think, honestly, a little more fine than my Bennu. So I'm happy with that, actually. And I think that had I gone with an extra fine, I would have been unhappy. So yay, I made the right call. And then just to kind of like compare and contrast a little bit, this is my yeah, I'm actually very happy with that. The ink, so the ink was like, obviously it's like that taupey color. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm actually, I know I am not a pen connoisseur in any terms, like any sense of the term. It's like something I enjoy writing with. It's not like, I don't know all the technical terms, so please don't come at me in the comments. This is strictly just like I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. I'm definitely novice. Like, I'm super beginner. Yeah, I'm excited to do some journaling spreads with this, and like I said, I'm really happy that it's not super leaning towards the medium. I think that where I was seeing that, and that's kind of why I switched last minute, was I don't tend to write in print. Like, it was hard to tell online, but this is how I write in my journal. Like, I write in cursive and I write super fast. So the more I was sitting there thinking about it, I'm like, I think that the fine would be better. I don't think it's going to look as thick for me and my handwriting. And I was right. So I'm very happy. It took me a minute to warm up to my Bennu as well. I think just as someone who doesn't know all the, I don't know. I guess I just know what I like and I know what I don't. But I'm the type of person, it takes me a minute to warm up to something. First impressions off of the bat, I'm super happy that it's not writing as thick as I thought. Like, I was very nervous. I'm happy I went with the fine. I think that I made the correct decision for me. So that makes me very happy. And yeah, there she is. Those are my thoughts. Again, nothing too crazy, nothing too deep, because I'm not the person that you should come to for like technical terms, technical reviews, but I love Helen. I love, dabbling in fountain pens, and I don't want to like collect a ton. I want like a small curated collection that is manageable. I'm the person, I like to have one ink per fountain pen, which of course I'm going to run into issues once I run out of this ink, once I run out of my Coffee Monsters ink for that pen, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm very happy. And yeah, that's a part of my collection. I can't wait to use her some more and just, yeah, keep creating. I looked at that, so keep creating. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again when I see you. Bye for now.